In the list of flex container properties, next we have justify content property. The justify content property defines how the items will be laid out on the main axis. And as we know from the previous discussion that the main axis goes from left to right by default and the cross axis goes from top to bottom. And the justify content property controls the alignment of the items on the main axis. It helps us to make use of extra space left over in a flex container. For example, here we have some extra spaces. We will learn how to make use of these extra spaces using justify content property. And the justify content property accepts 6 different values, that is flex start, flex end, center, space between, space around and space evenly. All of these different values works differently. Let's experiment each these values one by one. So we will get started with the flex start. The flex start is the default value. By default, all the items will be start from the starting point on the main axis. So let's experiment that. So right now on our document, right now we have one container, and inside this container we have different boxes. And inside the CSS we have normal that we have already seen. We have some different values for the boxes, and we have different background for all these boxes. And inside the container we have applied just display flex. Now let's apply justify content property. Very first value for the justify content property is the flex start. So now save the file, give it a refresh here. No changes. It's just because the flex start value for the justify content property is the default value, where all the items will start from the starting point on the main axis. Alright, next we have flex end. All the flex items are laid out towards the end point on the main axis when we apply flex end value for the justify content property. So let's apply here. So now we have flex end. Now save the file, give it a refresh. As we can see here that all these items are aligning towards the end point on the main axis. Now next we have center value for the justify content property. You might have guessed the center will keep each and every item in the center on the main axis inside the flex container. Now give it a refresh here. As we can see, each and every item is in the center of this container but on the main axis. Alright, after flex start, flex end, center, next value for the justify content property is the space between. After applying space between for the justify content property, all the extra space in the flex container will be evenly distributed between the flex items, where the first item in the container will stick to the starting point on the main axis and the last item will stick to the end point of the main axis. So let's apply this value for the justify content property. So we can say here now space between. Save the file and give it a refresh. Alright, so what happened here? Whatever the extra space was left, let's comment out first here and we will see. This extra space will be distributed evenly between these items once we apply space between for the justify content property. So let's get it back here. Now we can see all those extra spaces are distributed evenly between the items. So here between 1 and 2 same space, between 2 and 3 same space, 3 and 4 same space, and so on. Next we have space around value for the justify content property. When we apply space around value for the justify content property, so whatever the extra space will be inside the flex container will be evenly distributed around the flex items on the main axis. That means those extra spaces will be distributed on the left side as well as right side of the items. Similarly on the left side here also and on the right side of the items. So let's apply this value space around. Now save the file and give it a refresh here. As we can see here, we got some space on the left side of the items also as well as on the right side also. So this time the extra space is getting distributed around the items, not between the items. Earlier we have seen a space between value. In that case, our spaces was evenly distributed between the items. So there were no spaces around this item. So if we apply again here space between, we can see the difference. As we can see, we have no space on the left side of the items here, as well as on the last item we don't have any space on the right side. As soon as we apply space around here, so this time the space is getting around the items, that is left as well as right, left as well as right, left as well as right, and so on. And in the diagram also we can see here that that extra space is equally distributed on the left side also as well as on the right side. Alright, after the space around, we have space evenly. So whatever the extra space will be inside the container, that space will be distributed in such a way that the space between the two items as well as the space of the item from the edge of the container will be equal. So let's apply this value for the justify content property, then we will see what is happening. So let's apply now space evenly. Now save the file and give it a refresh. Alright, now you can see here that we have equal space on the left side from the container as well as on the right side between the items. Similarly here also, here also. For the last item also from the right side, that means from the container, same space as well as here also same space. This time the extra space will be distributed in such a way that the item will get space from the edge of the container also equally as well as between the items also equally. Alright, these are the different values for the justify content property. We have seen flex start, flex end, center, space between, space around and space evenly. The important point for the justify content property is to note that it always works on the main axis. So now if we will change our direction, say flex direction from row to column, now our item will go from top to bottom and at the same time our axis will change. So give it a refresh here. As we can see, now our item is going from top to bottom. That means our main axis is going from top to bottom. So now the justify content property is working from top to bottom. Earlier it was working from left to right because our main axis was earlier in the left to right direction. But now as we have changed the flex direction to column, so our main axis is from top to bottom. So that's why the justify content property will be working from top to bottom now. Alright, so here we have space evenly. We do not see any spaces just because we have lot more items. So the very first thing, let's get rid of few items here from here. So let's have just 3 items. Let's comment out these. Now give it a refresh here. Now we have 3 items inside the container, but at the same time we do not have any extra spaces inside the container just because any item gets height according to content. So now if we will apply some height to this container, say 100 VH, so that the container should cover all the height from top to bottom. So let's apply height 100 VH. For the container, let's apply height 100 VH. Now we have some extra spaces. So let's first apply flex start here. Now as we can see, now we have our container all over our windows, that is from left to right here and from top to bottom here. So now we have some extra spaces and now we can make use of these extra spaces using justify content property. So here we have justify content property that will be working on the main axis, and this time our main axis is going from top to bottom. Alright, so now let's apply flex end also. Great, our item is aligning towards the end point on the main axis. We can also say center, save the file, give it a refresh. All these items are in the center of the container on the main axis again. Then similarly we can also say space between, save the file, give it a refresh. Now we have space between the items. Similarly space around, save the file, give it a refresh. Now we have space around the items. And similarly we can also say space evenly. Save the file and give it a refresh. Alright, this is how justify content property works. So we have to keep in mind the justify content property always works on the main axis. If we change our axes, so we will have to keep in mind where is our main axis, so that the justify content property will align our items on the main axis.